What is up, YouTube? Yesterday I released a video stating on why I believe Curry is the best point guard of all time. And today we're gonna talk about why I think Jordan is the second best player of all time to LeBron. I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why. But before we even go into that, I was watching this video before I started, and everything this dude was saying was true. Actually, the reason before I get into it, the reason I got this video playing, even though it's football, is because what he was saying. And I know y'all can't hear what he's saying, but y'all get the bigger picture, right? Y'all get the picture. All right, anyway, so dude was like, all right, so this is facts. A lot of people, a lot of y'all won't even realize this or know this, to listen closely to what I'm about to say. Jordan Jordan played with the Bulls. They was 50. They won 58 games. He left the Bulls to play baseball. They won 56, claiming that the team was good without him. I mean, they lost 2 less games without him. You feel me? And they could have easily made the finals again and won. But we're not gonna talk about that because if you were a real, I don't want to say a real basketball fan, but if you old or you actually knew what was going on at that time or you did your research, you know exactly what happened back then. So I don't even feel like explaining it. You feel me? But yeah. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we about to get into this. Before I get into it, there was a couple more things I want to say about Jordan. Okay, so I said the 58-56 game, right? Also, Jordan once scored like 60 points, and the Bulls lost. And the reason I want to tell y'all that is, even though he scored 60 points, they still lost, claiming that it's a team game. So all his team success was because his team, not him. You feel me? It's a team game. You feel me? I also want to mention Michael Jordan. Yes, he's 6-0, and yes, LeBron is he 3-6. Um, but don't 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 discredit LeBron for making it 9 times. You feel me? Jordan couldn't make it more than 9. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Jordan was in the league for a while. I think he played like 15 seasons, right? So he was in the league for like 9 seasons, right? He didn't win the championship the first year, second year, third year, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. You get it, right? You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Like, I don't understand when people try to say that champion stuff matters. I mean, because be honest, dog. I mean, who fault is it? He wasn't good enough to make the finals every year. So y'all really gonna fault LeBron for making it but not winning? It's not. It's nobody's fault that Jordan couldn't beat the Pippins, make it to the finals, and then lose. That's nobody's fault. He couldn't face uh uh a Magic Johnson in the finals and lose. You know what I'm saying? How y'all credit somebody for losing in the first round? I don't understand that, dog. Let's talk about playoff records instead of final records, please. Okay, then. Y'all went through that. But anyway, we're gonna get into this. You know what I'm saying? Let it say a couple of things, you feel me? Because people be getting me mad when it don't make no sense how y'all can even say Jordan is better. It's not even close to me. But anyway, first on this we can talk about LeBron's statistic advantage. So like while like Jordan might be considered a better scorer with like more accomplished career and like terms of NBA championships, LeBron is the best all around player in their individual statistics only reinforce this notion. Michael, he got the advantage in NBA championship MVPs, points per game, free throw percentage. LeBron though, he beat Jordan in all NBA first team selections, per game statistics for rebounds, assists, blocks, overall field goal percentage. Not to mention, LeBron is the only player in NBA history with 30,000 points, 8,000 assists, and 8,000 rebounds. You feel me? I mean, LeBron affectionately and dominance cannot be swept under the rug. His bully ball style on offense proves to be unstoppable. He has continued to be a force to be reckoned with on defense. Just ask Iggy and Rozier, who had been on the receiving end of his trademark chase down block. LeBron's ability to not only play but dominate all 5 positions is reminiscent of the great Magic Johnson. The case can be made that even though Jordan averaged more points than LeBron was a more effective scorer, and that he averaged only 2.9 fewer points on 3.3 fewer shots attempts. That is only 6 to 9 that LeBron replenishes by not taking those shots. And that's really something I try to tell y'all because, like, a lot of people say Wow, LeBron just got to this record. Like Jordan touched 30,000 points in his such and such year. You right. You right. But let's look at field goal percentage and how many field goals. Like, yeah, he might have made that faster, but he put up 2,000 extra shots. So LeBron shooting with a better field goal percentage. And if we're really gonna be honest, let's look at the assists. LeBron is not just a straight scorer. He's a passer too. You know what I'm saying? So even though like Michael Jordan got it faster, he didn't get it better because of field goal percentage. Well, LeBron got it better and more efficiently. I already try to tell people that because they just always go that Michael Jordan had it in his ninth season. Well, that's the only points. You know what I'm saying? Points do win you games, but as you can see, Michael Jordan dropped 60 and still lost. So you got to get your teammates involved too. So LeBron James does this. But number two on the list, we'll talk about team performances following that departure, kind of what I was talking about. So when Michael Jordan decided to hang up his sneakers for the first time in exchange for professional baseball in 1994, I was talking about earlier, nobody had predicted the Bulls would have similar success. I mean, you would think he'd go, right? But MJ was considered to be the athlete who set a new standard of excellence and perfection in the craft. On paper, the value that his absence created would be a tough hurdle to overcome. The truth was quite the contrary. As the Jordan less Bulls LeBron went on to produce a 55-27 season, just 2 wins short of the previous season when MJ was part of the team. You feel me? Like I don't get it. I just LeBron James made the decision to depart Cleveland in 2009 when he entered into free agency, while James created a Jordan like void on the team he was leaving. The results of his absence was far more like worse for Cleveland. Like for the 2009-2010 season, they produced in like a record of like 19-63, following the NBA best 61-21 record. Just from LeBron leaving, they went from 61-21 to 19-63. Um, those numbers right there tell you who moved valuable to the team. Let's be honest. I really want y'all to listen to this. Don't just watch the video and not listen to what I'm saying. Listen. Listen. Y'all hear those numbers. I mean, 61-21, 1963, one player. That's LeBron. Jordan leave, 2 less losses. Not to mention, Michael Jordan, we're going to talk about this at the end. No, hey, we'll talk about it now. Cut. LeBron is playing against the greatest shooter of all time. 5 Hall of Fame, potential Hall of Famers, at least 5 All-Stars from last year, not ever, last year on one team. 2 MVPs in their prime. LeBron is playing against an era where dudes average triple-double twice in a season. You feel me? Where dudes putting up 81. You feel me? Where dudes putting up 70. You feel me? You got the greatest shooter of all time, arguably the greatest team of all time, a team that set the record for the most wins of all time, where Jordan played against 5'3" Muggsy Bulls. He wouldn't make the NBA now, so that's all I'm gonna say. The fact that he was in the NBA at 5'3", that would never happen now. So that should just tell you the talent differences. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You feel me? I'm gonna just leave it at that. I mean, did Jordan play against people averaging triple doubles? No, he didn't. The competition was less, so he did better. You feel me? It's like how college players play good in college, but when they make it to the NBA, they're not the same. He would like Jordan was good for his competition, but if you put him in the NBA now, he wouldn't do the same thing. I know nobody's gonna agree with me. Oh no, he had that killer instinct. We gonna never know. You feel me? But I always look at that college thing because people play good against less competition, but when they actually play against better competition, they ain't as good. And I don't think 5'3" Muggsy Bulls was really good competition. But hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Number 3, Jordan's more physical era. You know, a lot of people say era. While it was hostile debate that the NBA and game official allowed for a more physical style of play when Jordan was playing, athletes nowadays are larger, faster, and stronger than their predecessors. Nutrients like food and all that, like better, and like workout stuff is all that better. James was recently on record saying he spent like 1.5 million for a year. You know what I'm saying, on his body. You feel me? Just to work out and stuff like that. The other fact is that commonly overlooked in the fact that Jordan was benefactor of the NBA expansion team twice from 1988 and 1989. The NBA added 4 teams: Heat, Hornets, Timberwolves, Magic to the league. But where would they get their world-class players from overnight? In order to fulfill the needs of the rosters, the NBA more or less needed to impose decisions to load the new teams who they felt the best available players. Primary in MJ's conference, 3 of the teams were from the East, whom he will play a majority of the games against throughout the season and postseason. Meaning, like, he played against bad teams because they was new teams and it was the expansion. I'm not really gonna talk about that because y'all probably not really getting it, and I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just going to the next topic. LeBron's era of heightened competition with super teams and player movement. It's kind of what I was just telling y'all earlier. But as much as LeBron's biggest, as much as Michael's biggest like fans, the biggest fans he got might tell you the opposite. Michael never had to face the talent and athleticism LeBron faced today, which I was just saying earlier. While LeBron is about to go into, while Brian going in like the round 4 with the Warriors super team, headed around about 4 All-Stars, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be 5 coming up this year. I don't know if he's gonna make it though, but you know what I'm saying? Michael never faced a team in the finals with more than 2 All-Stars. And LeBron facing 4. LeBron had to face 4. In fact, half of his championships was against a one-man team like the Drexler 92 Timberwolves or like the Malone 98 Jazz. LeBron opponents in the finals have included 2 or more All-Stars in 7 out of the 9 appearances with the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers, meaning LeBron faced greater competition. That's facts. Number 5, the case for LeBron in 2017-18 NBA season. No one in the 15 seasons of their careers at age 33 has accomplished what LeBron had did last season, dominating and officiating. He has averaged the most rebounds and assists of his career this season, last season, like fine wine, like he was saying. He only getting better with age, with no signs of slowing down. He started and played in all the 82 regular season games and the playoff games, playing the most minutes in the NBA. LeBron was playing like 48 minutes. He played like 48 minutes in his 100th game of the 2017-2018 season, posting stats of like 35, 15, and 9, breaking the hearts of Boston fans and silencing his critics in Game 7 versus the Celtics. On the journey to his 8th straight finals appearance, LeBron has accomplished some never before seen feats. Against the Pacers in the first round, LeBron averaged at least 30, 10, and 7. No other player in NBA history has done that more than once. He also improved his career first record round to 13-0 in the conference semi against Toronto. James became the NBA all-time leader in postseason steals. His total prior in Game 1 of the finals series sits at 414. Not to mention, he passed Kareem and MJ for the most points in NBA playoff history with 6,775 prior to Game 1. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next one. That was just some of the reasons why I think Michael Jordan is nowhere near as good as LeBron. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hey, leave a comment on what I can do to make these videos better. Let me know what I can do to make these videos better, please. Help me out with these joints. I just shared my thoughts with y'all. I think Michael Jordan is a good player, but I don't think he's nowhere near LeBron level. And I just told y'all some of the reasons why. You can agree, you can disagree. Hopefully, I persuaded some people to think I gave some people the right answer. Everybody got their own opinion, but I got the right opinion. You feel me? And y'all got the wrong opinions if y'all think Jordan is better than LeBron. I'm gonna try the next one. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. I'm doing more videos like this every day. I just dropped a Curry video yesterday. I'm gonna try the next one. I'm out though. Peace.